You're not alone.
But God love him. Bless his heart.
I say that all the time.
Check 1, 2. And then the other part of it is I left my glasses.
I'm going to be spending a lot of time tuning, too. I can feel it. The guitars aren't used to the cold yet. Do you wear your hair in a ponytail?
My hair?
Yeah.
The house.
At the house, yeah.
Probably going home, it'll back.
Yeah.
It's just now got long enough again.
Yeah.
I mean, I used to, you'd have to see, I was the king of the mullet in the 90s.
Really?
I had the mullet. When I came to Nashville, I had the mullet. I'm going to tell you, what's his name that got in so much trouble?
Morgan Wallen.
Morgan Wallen's mullet looks like a baby mullet compared to my mullet.
I need to see pictures.
There's pictures on the internet.
I need to see these pictures.
There's pictures on the internet.
Well, you should bring it back because apparently it's all the rage again.
Yeah, it's there, but hey, what's crazy? I showed up in Alabama here a while back, and my dad had been to get his haircut in a minute. And I got a picture. My dad, his hair is then went to that white orange stage.
Yeah.
It's just. Oh, how y'all doing tonight? We ain't live, y'all. Don't worry.
Hey.
We're getting close now.
Countdown.
Oh, no, what is that?
It's 6 o'clock.
Good evening,
Are we
everybody.
live?
How y'all doing tonight?
Woo!
Cold, a little bit cold, right? Welcome to Grounder House and the Grounding Around. We're super excited for it. We did have a hiccup very last minute. Poor Ryan Larkins was not able to make it over. He's under the weather.
He is bad under the weather.
Yeah, it's not the bad
But he will
stuff,
come back.
but it's
He's
bad.
going to, yeah, it ain't the bad stuff. He's been tested for the COVID, but he's just lost his voice pretty much.
See, that would have done anybody any good.
No.
And it's cold out, it would have hurt.
Well, I ain't going to say he's lost his voice. He's just, it's so much drainage and it's just nasty.
Yeah.
It's nasty.
Yeah, we don't need that nasty on the stage, right? Like I said, welcome to the Grounder House. I'm Asa. I'm one of the owners here. That beautiful blonde walking around with the sunglasses, my fiance, Angela Chastain.
The one that looks like a government official.
That's right, and she's here to help.
Yeah. If she asks for your social security number, don't give it to her, though.
Wait.
She just took my credit card.
Did
It's
she?
all right. Don't worry about that.
Don't worry about that. Don't.
Well, you know what? If y'all don't know by now, Grounder House is official location on the music pathways. Tennessee has a somewhat like a bourbon trail, but for music and music events, those types of things that were big happenings. Nashville's full of them. Crossville has 4: Palace Theater, Grounder House, the Playhouse, and also Mandy Barnett. If y'all don't know, Mandy Barnett was on the Opry for years and years and years. She played Patsy Cline. Absolutely incredible talent right here from Crossville. She got her own physical official location here on the pathway and donated it to the courthouse. It's on the lawn over here, so y'all check that out. But we're super excited. We also have coming up Tennessee qualifying rounds in February 2022. Tennessee is going back to having their Song of the Year. It's called the Tennessee Songwriters Week. And they go through several qualifying rounds that end up eventually going to the Bluebird Cafe, and the winner of that is awarded the Song of the Year kind of thing. And we did a couple of gigs at the Bluebird, and I think Taylor Guitar's involved, but it's a cool thing. We had a couple of finalists come out of here when we did it in 2019, right?
Yeah, James Crowley.
Yeah, James Crowley. And another gentleman, Earl Patton, who's a lawyer in town, and he wrote about all the guys that go to Bonnaroo and get busted on the way with whatever contraband they may have in their car. Anyway, everybody knows Jamie Adamson. We have a great guest. I'll let Jamie introduce them, and we'll get this show on the road, dude. Bring it up.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna start the night out with a new song, I think, but I wrote this song. I had this idea actually driving to Ground in the Round, like probably 3 times ago. One of the second ones, I think, I took a picture of the Made in Tennessee sign at the rest area right there in the crook of the river, So I had to stop to tinkle and got a good idea, I think. So I write this idea, and I sat down with Ralston Wells and Hal Odell and Johnny Cook. I like to call him Johnny Cool. But Johnny Cook, we sat down, and I throw this idea out. And Hal made a good point. My purpose behind the song was to pitch it to the state of Tennessee. If y'all are listening, how you doing? But this song is called Tennessee Made. And me and Hal was talking about it yesterday, actually, but a lot of us moved to Tennessee. We're not from Tennessee, but we stay here long enough, just like, from the musicians that come here. You stay here long enough, Tennessee changes you. It does something to you. It makes you into a Tennessean if you're here that long. It takes a minute.
I love this song.
But there I am. So this song was born just here recently. I've only played it out once. At the last Radio Sobro round I did. I know you know about Radio Sobro, but I did it at their round here at Alley Taps last week. So this is really new. It's called Tennessee Made, I'm sorry. So if I mess it up, y'all forgive me. Moonshine and moon pies, Bill Street and the blues. The best drink and whiskey, 3 chords and the truth. That grand old Opry and that old Rama stage. I'll tell you. The best things in life, Lord, they're Tennessee made.
Yeah, they are. Woo.
From the mighty Mississippi to the Gatlinburg Hills, big cities and neons, farm towns and fields, we come together as a volunteer state. We're strong, we're proud, we're Tennessee made. Dolly and honky tonk, 6 strings and songs. Graceland and Rocky Top and the Tennessee walls. That music road magic and hearing that twang, Lord. The best things in life, yeah, they Tennessee made. From the mighty Mississippi to the Gatlinburg Hills, big cities and neons, farm towns and fields, we come together as a volunteer state. We're strong, we're proud, we're Tennessee made. We're family and friends, living proud, living free. Yeah, we're made in Tennessee. From the mighty Mississippi to the Gatlinburg Hills, big cities and neons, farm towns and fields, we come together as a volunteer state. We're strong, we're proud, we're Tennessee made. We're strong, we're proud, we're Tennessee made.
Yeah. So good.
Thank you. So,
New favorite.
I appreciate that. Thank you very much. It's new. It makes me nervous when I play new stuff.
You
So I'm
killed
going to cut
it,
that
though.
off so I won't look at it now.
That was great.
But it gets weird because you can get lost trying to look at it. But I met Megan. I'm going to introduce her. It'll take just a second. But I met Megan at a
How did
Banner
we meet?
Music guitar pull taco party.
That's right.
Probably almost 4 years ago, maybe 4 years ago, maybe 3.
Woo!
Probably 3.
It's been a minute.
But it's been a minute, and I remember I sat behind her and listened to her play, and I thought, dang, man. And then it took another year for me to get back up here and meet her again. And I won't take up much of her time, but this girl's awesome, y'all. Megan Barker, y'all give it up for her.
Thank you. Wow. Thank y'all so much for having me. I haven't thought about how we met in a long time, but I'm glad to know you.
Well, you probably don't remember me because I sat behind you watching you. Because you remember the
You were
basement.
the creepy guy
Yeah,
that
I
was.
the creepy-
I'm just.
yeah.
I remember you.
It was a basement packed full of
It was.
songwriters,
It was
and it probably
fun.
took like 4 hours for the guitar to
It
go
was.
all the way around.
That was fun. We got to do that again. But I'm glad to know Jamie. I know everybody here is a big fan. So am I. I'll get in line. I'm a huge fan of Jamie too. This is my first time here. I'm really excited to be here. I just gonna tell you now. I stuffed my face before I sang, so I'm just as bloated as most of you are about to be. Food is so good. I'm just gonna start things off with a drinking song. I hope that's okay. I love to kick things off with a little sing-along about tequila. Anybody like tequila? Like 3 people, okay. Y'all are the party, I see. This is called Tequila Told Me To. I caught your eyes across the room. I know you saw me, but you're playing it cool. I just had to get to know you. Boy, tequila told me to. You look so lonely drinking whiskey, like you might be missing somebody like me. The liquid courage had something to do. Boy, tequila told me to. Call a cab, invite you over, see where this is going. It ain't no thing if we don't want it to be. I'm gonna do what I wanna do, because tequila told me to. Maybe this confidence is borrowed. We might not feel like this tomorrow, no. But tonight I'm feeling you. Boy, tequila told me to. Call a cab, invite you over, see where this is going. It ain't no thing if we don't want it to be. I'm gonna do what I wanna do, because tequila told me to. Grab your hand and pull you closer. Should probably take it slower. I feel like moving fast, and this bottle agrees. Boy, I'm gonna make my move, because tequila told me to. Well, I never thought I'd see a tequila sunrise when I started chasing Cuervo with lime. But I woke up here with you. I guess tequila told me to. Call a cab, invite you over, see where this is going. It ain't no gonna do, because tequila told me to. Grab your hand and pull you closer, should probably take it slower. I feel like moving fast in this bottle of grease. Boy, I'm gonna make my move, because tequila told me to. I'm gonna do what I wanna do. Everybody, if you want to, because tequila told me to. Yeah, you sound beautiful.
Yeah. See, we
Cheers.
just learned what to say at the end, though.
There's no practice run. You just had to be ready.
You just have to be ready. So who did you write that with?
Oh, gosh, that's a couple years old now. Kiana Meyer, who is actually like blowing up as a pop writer and producer in Nashville right now. Female pop producer, she's amazing. And Bobby Evans. Yeah, yeah.
Cool.
That's awesome. I got a question. I know what it is, but some people may not know. What's a guitar pull?
Well, it's like you take one guitar and say we started with Megan's and mine sat down and it would go to me, then it would go to her, then it would go to him, and
You just pass it around and play a song.
everybody plays a song.
See, that's pretty cool.
And it's cool. You hear some really good songs. You hear some songs you wish you wouldn't have heard.
Right.
But just being honest, I mean, everybody's not a songwriter. But,
Right, but
You know.
and also they may not be familiar with that guitar. I mean,
yeah.
Yeah.
and it gets worn out by the
But then you
Yeah.
have the people that come through too. I mean, just like a lot of people in that room, they were starting out. They're trying. They're learning. And that's part of it too. It gives somebody a chance to sit beside somebody that might know something in the room,
Right.
and you learn something too.
That's cool.
So, yeah.
So I've heard that term before, and I knew what it was, but I thought maybe some people here may not know what a guitar pull is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they don't actually pull the guitar apart. It stays together.
Not like taffy.
That'd be fun, though. At the end of the night, you just rip the guitar apart.
Yeah, just bash it up against
Yeah.
the wall. That's what Garth
Like
would
rock
do.
and rollers do, yeah.
Yeah, well, Garth does that too, though.
Oh, Lord.
So I wrote this song here recently too. I'm just gonna get all my new stuff.
Get it out of the way?
here. Just get it out of the way, yeah. So I won't have to be nervous anymore.
We're
But
all
I
friends
sat down
here.
with a guy by the name of Chris Turner. He's a Marine, and good dude. And me and him have wrote since first part of 2020 when COVID kind of shut us down. And we would write through Zoom and whatnot. And we finally got a chance to sit down here recently. And we wrote a couple, and then he had this idea that, of course, time we got done with his idea, we had ripped it all apart and stuck it all back together with duct tape and all kind of other stuff, and then let it bleed for a minute, and then we figured out how to smooth it all out. But it's a really cool song, and it paints a picture for me of that man that we don't see anymore, that John Wayne type figure, that Sean Connery that walks in a room and everybody stops and looks at him. It's like, man, we don't want to mess with him. That's the dude. He's bad. Nobody's going to say anything to him. He's going to walk up to the bar, sit down, and have his drink, and everybody's going to leave him alone.
Jamie Adamson.
Well,
No?
no. Well, I mean, yeah, I would love to be this dude. I would. If I would have been born in the right time, I could have been this dude. But this is called A Cowboy Like That. And y'all, forgive me if I had to scroll up because it's got a lot of words. He never found a bush he would beat around, 'cause word travels fast in a real small town. Sticks and stones, always gonna break your bones. He couldn't be shy, he had to speak on up. He had some thick-ass skin, you know his nickname was tough. A pretty strong chin, a soft heart made of stone. Ain't been a line drawn in the sand that he ain't crossed. Remember them hard-working, get-her-done cowboys, little rough around the edges, never really had a choice. Good at letting the hard times roll right off of their backs. I had to give it their all just to give a little more. Showed the devil his place when he was showing him the door. On the 8th day, God made a pair of boots and a Stetson hat for a cowboy like that.
Yeah.
He never felt an itch that he couldn't scratch, 'cause he always had a buddy that had his back. I hate to be the man that ever tries to cross his path. Gonna have to hold your horses if he's letting his run. Remember them hard-working, get-her-done cowboys, little rough around the edges, never really had a choice. Good at letting the hard times roll right off of their backs. I had to give it their all just to give a little more, show the devil his place as he was showing him the door. On the eighth day, God made a pair of boots and a Stetson hat for a cowboy like that. Remember them John Wayne kind of get-her-done cowboys, little rough around the edges, never really had a choice. I'm good at letting the hard times roll right off of their backs. I had to give it their all just to give a little more, show the devil his place as he was showing him the door. On the eighth day, God made a pair of boots and a Stetson hat. On the eighth day, God made a pair of boots and a Stetson hat. And a cowboy like that. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, that's a new one. Big shout out to Mr. Chris Turner. I appreciate you, man.
On the eighth day, God made a pair of boots and a Stetson hat. So good.
Man, I've Googled it everywhere trying to find, make sure ain't nobody ever said it before.
So good.
It's crazy, but that's a new one too. That's a new one too. That's only like 3 weeks old, I think.
A lot of
Still
people
a baby.
pitched that.
No.
I'm just listening to y'all do your thing.
Supposedly BMG heard it today.
We're all going to take a minute and manifest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Manifest, pray, whatever it is you do.
BMG heard it today, so
there's-
you can't ever tell.
There's a lot of... Cut that. That's,
Yeah. But so tell us what you've been doing for a minute. What you been up to?
what have I been up to? Writing songs and repeat. But I write songs every day, and I'm an artist too, so I've been putting out music for a long time of my own. I've got a brand new Christmas single that's coming out, original. I'll be probably playing that for y'all tonight sometime. Little birdie told me we're supposed to play some Christmas songs tonight, so I'm excited about that. But so I put music out as an artist. My name is Megan Barker, by the way, if you want to come stalk me online. But I also write songs for other people, and nobody huge yet, but I like to think a lot of the people that I've been writing for are on their way. And I just had a new song come out yesterday that I'm really proud of, so I'd love to share it with you guys. There's an artist, you know Justin Hardin, don't you?
I know Ryan writes with him, and I just know of him by
Him and Ryan have written together? What a small world.
So.
I didn't even know.
I think so. I believe.
Probably. But he's so great. He's so talented. He's from Georgia, and we wrote this song a couple years ago now. It takes a long time for things to get going. But I had this song idea in the car on the freeway about a missed call, and it's called You Just Missed Me. And actually, as long as we're just sharing stories, I don't get to do this very much where I share the stories. You guys are great.
You got to hurry up.
I'm sorry. I'm used to, in Nashville, like, you got to go. But the week after we wrote it, the week that we wrote it, Justin played it on Instagram. And Bill Cody from WSM, Grand Ole Opry Radio, follows him and heard the song and invited him to come play it. So the first week I wrote it, I got to hear it on the WSM radio. Cool. So I thought, that was pretty cool. Yeah, thank you. So I thought, well, this is it. I'm going to be a number one. And that's not exactly how it works, but,
8 years later, no, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, give me a few more years maybe. But anyway, this is a really special song. So if y'all want to check out Justin's version after this, I highly, highly encourage you to. It's called You Just Missed Me. So, and his name's Justin Hardin. One more time. saw that you called, I gotta say, I was surprised. It's been so long since you said goodbye. Is everything okay? Did you down me by mistake? Maybe you just had a few drinks. I don't know what to think. If you call in to say that you don't like the way that you left things and you can't leave it be, I didn't hear it ring. No, I guess you just missed me. And if you're thinking that you might try to make it right, well, I'm out on the town tonight, and I ain't by my phone. Wish you'd leave it alone, but I guess you just missed me. Just what I thought. I'd made my peace. I get all messed up from just a name on a screen. 'Cause you have nothing else to do but open up old wounds, even after all of the hurt. Oh, you've got a lot of nerve. If you called in to say that you don't like the way that you left things and you can't leave it be, I didn't hear it ring. No, I guess you just missed me. And if you're thinking that you might try to make it right, well, I'm out on the town tonight, and I ain't by my phone. Wish you'd leave it alone, but I guess you just missed me. Screaming guitar solo. If you're calling to say that you don't like the way that you left things and you can't leave it be, I didn't hear it ring. No, I guess you just missed me. And if you're thinking that you might try to make it right, well, I'm out on the town tonight, and I ain't by my phone. Wish you'd leave it alone, but I guess you just missed me. If it rings again, I might just pretend that you just missed me. Thank you very much.
You know, you mentioned maybe in 8 years. People don't realize there's no such thing as an overnight success.
No.
And you may be, but here's the thing: you're honing your craft and your skill, and of course there's secular fads.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and there's things out of your control.
Mm-hmm.
But by the time that 8 year rolls around, and I'm not trying to discourage. Man, it's got to be smooth. It's like aged bourbon, you know, and that's the way I end up seeing it. Van Gogh didn't sell any paintings.
That's right. That's right.
But you know,
Yeah.
this is your career. This is lifetime.
It is.
And people don't really get this all the time because
Right.
music is so accessible. It's everywhere for nothing.
It's free for nothing.
Free,
I love
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah. My wallpaper on my phone, by the way, it's weird that you say that, is one day it's going to look like it happened overnight, which is so cheesy, but it keeps me going.
Yeah,
You're so right.
And it does look like
does.
It looks like it happened
Yeah.
overnight. Where'd you come from?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what
Christine,
everybody says. Was I've been here for a long, long time.
Yeah.
I've been here for 20-something years, and y'all ain't seen me yet.
A lifetime in the make.
Yeah, there was a guy at Alley Taps asked me the other night. He said, how long you been here? He said, I've been here like 2 years, man. And I looked at him. I said, I looked over at my wife, Karen, and I looked back at him, and I said, I think 26 years. And he went, oh, okay. Yeah, 26 years.
He just got
So-
off the bus.
That's right.
Yeah, yeah. Got off the bus and got schooled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
That fiber carbon. Are both these guitars fiber carbon?
No, I
Carbon
got.
fiber?
I
Yeah.
have a story I'll tell you about the guitar later. I don't want to take up Jamie's time.
No,
But yeah, this is
crazy good
this
story.
This one's carbon fiber. It's a McPherson, and this is just a sweet little classic Martin that
Cool.
my mama bought me.
Well, I'll wait to hear the story.
I'll tell you the story.
Thanks, Mom.
Thanks, Mom. My mom's here, by the way. See, everybody loves Mom.
you gotta love mama, yeah. You got to. Well, I don't know if my buddy Jason Price wrote this song. I've played it once here a while back. It's probably been few months at a ground here. And it's called Delia Vina. It's a story about Billy the Kid's one of his girlfriends. He had 3 supposedly at the time. And the movie, I don't know if any of y'all have seen the movie Old Henry that come out here recently. They shot it in Tennessee with Trace Atkins in it. The guy from Oh Brother Where Art Thou that said, I'm one of you fellers. Yeah. He's in it. But you got to see this movie, especially after hearing this song. But I wish this song could have been in that movie. But this song is called Delia Vina. Hope I don't mess it up. Been practicing it a lot. Mr. Ben Miller cut a great track. I know Ace has heard it. And we're going to release it here in a little bit. But this is the story of Delia Vina. Through the window of a small cafe, I saw her walking by. I could tell the time is stolen, the best years of her life. And as I watched her walk away, I could hear her softly sing. Esta noche mi corazón late solo para ti. Well, I followed her. I was told she'd lost a lover many years ago. And the black dress she was wearing told me it was so. A love like this I'd never known. So much heartache in her song. Esta noche mi corazón late solo para ti. Well, I followed her discreetly, and she led me to a place. Never will I forget the look of sorrow on her face as she knelt beside a grave marked with Billy Barney's name. Esta noche mi corazón late solo para ti. Esta noche mi corazón late solo para ti. Well, her love she'd given to a man who was surely bound to die. and the garden that he wore on his heel had taken both their lives. Thank you. I'm sorry I messed the verse up there.
Yeah, it's getting really good. It's getting really good.
But the translation of that, in case y'all don't know, is tonight my heart beats only for you. It's the Esta noche mi corazón. Late solo por ti. And we actually sung it wrong on the song, so I got to go back and re-sing it. So.
Your Spanish is kind of impressive, Jamie.
Well, I know that one line real good.
No, one line. You practiced it.
My wife asked me on the way.
bueno.
She said, "What was the wrong lyrics you sang?" And I said, "Please don't ask me that, because if I've already got it out of my head, and it took like, you know how it takes once you get lyrics locked."
What was the English translation of what you were saying?
Tonight my heart beats only for you.
But what was the translation that was not right?
I can't remember it right now.
That's probably better. I shouldn't be leading you down this road anyway. I was just curious.
That's what Karen tried to do to me on the way up here.
It's probably like backwards or something.
It's not an easy song to play and sing.
No, it's not. That rhythm that you were playing, I had no idea. I'd envy you having to play that, but it was beautiful. I'm glad you did.
It took me 6 years to learn it.
Has it been that long? That's
I think
why
the song's 6 years old. Yeah.
I usually need 6 years to play a song right, so.
Yeah, it's about 6 or 7 years old, I think.
That was awesome.
Man, so real quick, does anybody in here wear, like, at night when you go to bed, do y'all wear pajamas? Just curious. Raise hands. Anybody wear? I mean, a nightie counts. Teddy,
naked? Anybody?
I mean,
I'm just kidding.
flannel. It don't matter.
Yeah.
Do you wear it when you go to bed? Okay. Miss Megan here has a round she calls Jammin' and Jammies.
They were all wondering where that was going. Nobody had a clue where you were going.
Yeah, nobody knew. Yeah, but we have pajamas for everybody to put on here in about 15 minutes. And so y'all get ready. Won't be no big deal. But I don't know if she wants to talk about that and tell y'all anything about it, but Jammin' and Jammies, tell us just a little bit about it real quick.
I'm an open book. I started around a few years ago in Nashville, kind of like this, with 3 or 4 people on stage taking turns playing songs. And But hopefully here next year we'll start the show back up.
Yeah.
But you'll have to come out to Nashville and see a pajama show. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's a lot, because you're still doing it at George Jones's place too.
Yeah,
So
we're on the rooftop.
George Jones on the rooftop.
It's beautiful.
You can't beat it because you can see the football stadium across the river.
Yeah.
It's open roof.
Yeah.
Really
in the summer it's open roof.
Yeah.
But,
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I did it once in the winter with you.
Yeah.
First time I did it was in the winter, and then COVID shut us down. I remember that.
It's been a journey.
That was a wonderful weekend.
It's been a journey. But anyway, so that's something that another little thing that I do on the side, and it's brought me a lot of joy, and I hope we can get back to it. But it just gave me an excuse to keep writing songs too, to play every week. So I'm gonna play you guys. Something keeps muting it. That's so weird. What is that? What is that? Oh, well, don't bother. This is a song about going through a breakup and just hitting the road, because that's probably what I would do. I just like to drive when I think, or think while I drive, I guess. And it's called Tears in Tuscaloosa. So, this is for you, because you like this song, and you're from Alabama.
Yeah, I'll tell you.
You have another story? Okay. We have a lot of stories tonight. I went and gassed up at the Mapco. I took your goodbye on the road. There's always bad breaks when it comes to heartache, and another lonely mile to go. Destination, I don't care as long as you're not there. I drank whiskey in Wyoming, kissed a Colorado cowboy, had a big old time in some small Texas town they call Elroy. I scuffed my boots in Albuquerque to forget how bad you hurt me, finally let you go. Amen, hallelujah. I left my tears in Tuscaloosa. 13 states and 3 dry counties. I broke down on the Alabama line. The radio played our song. I finally cried, you're gone. It used to be yours and now it's all mine. Destination, I don't care. We all got ways of getting there. I drank whiskey in Wyoming, kissed a Colorado cowboy, had a big old time, some small Texas town they call Elroy. I scuffed my boots in Albuquerque to forget how bad you hurt me, finally let you go. Amen, hallelujah. I left my tears in Tuscaloosa. And my tears, they're all gone. And the road has been so long. I drank whiskey in Wyoming, kissed a Colorado cowboy, had a big old time, some small Texas town they call Elroy. I scuffed my boots in Albuquerque to forget how bad you hurt me, finally let you go. Amen, hallelujah. I left my tears in Tuscaloosa. I left my tears in Tuscaloosa.
Maybe.
Probably.
It's a.
Like you,
Would y'all have a battery she could?
Yeah,
another
you
battery?
bet.
I think her battery
you
might be
jinxed
going
me.
dead.
You
It's
I
just-
did. I said
you
it.
jinxed me like 3 hours ago,
Yeah.
my friend.
It's taking a dive on stage, Paul.
I'm so sorry. That's okay. What's your policy about people leaving the stage to go to the restroom?
Oh, you just get up and go.
I haven't done that in years, but
You just pick whoever you want to go with you and take them.
all right.
They'll stand at the door and make sure nobody comes.
Any
in.
volunteers?
Hey, Mr. Randy, how you doing, man? Good to see you.
It's
Buddy.
gonna get real weird before it's over, y'all.
I'll sing a song for y'all though, while Miss Megan's going to the bathroom. This one made me. Y'all say hey to Miss Megan. She walks by. No, I know some of y'all know Mr. Jason Grove that came here and did the first ground and around with me, and he's a good dude, heck of a singer. Country as country can get, I believe, like that 90s raw country. And I had this idea, and I played it when I did the round with him, so it's been a minute since I played it. But this song is called Lonely, and it's your basic I've drank myself into a stupor and messed my whole world up kind of song, but it's real country, so I hope y'all enjoy it. Shake off the night, the
morning burns my eye. I head into work. My same clothes from last night. It's not the half-empty bottle on the stand by my bed. It's full of old spirits, better left to the dead. That's when the storm from the whiskey kicks in. That's where the lonely starts creeping in. It's right about then. Can't get over you. So between now and the morning, I guess I'll make do. Pretend like a stranger feels a little like you. But just till the lonely starts creeping in. They feed on this heartbreak, keeping me up late at night. They lay on your pillow up until morning breaks light. Might be all in my head, or it just might be so. That half bottle of spirits poured out a room full of ghosts. And that's when the stone from the whiskey kicks in. And that's where the lonely starts creeping in. It's right about then. I can't get over you. Between now and the morning, I guess I'll make do. Pretend like a stranger feels a little like you. But just till the lonely starts creeping in. Just till the lonely starts creeping in. Thank you. Thank you very much. They put a battery right there for you.
Oh. Okay, now I'll talk and do this at the same time. We'll see. Can't even walk and chew bubble gum, but thank you for this, by the way, Asa. Thank you so much.
We got more if you need them.
I need all the 9 volts, apparently, tonight.
So,
go ahead.
Go on. No, go on.
I was going to tell you the story about this guitar.
Oh, please do.
Want to hear? Okay. 2 years ago now, I guess. Me and a friend of mine were playing downtown a couple of years ago, and this couple was sitting in the audience, and they were from, like, London. And they were like, it was right before Christmas. There was nobody else in the bar. Kind of a miserable gig, honestly. Oh, shoot. Anyway, they were like asking us if we wanted to come play at their wedding the following year in Scotland on the beach. And we were like, yeah, we'd love to do that. Knowing full well we'd probably never hear from them again. Sure enough, they called us and got us plane tickets, and we ended up booking like a whole tour around this opportunity to go play in Scotland. I'd never been anywhere. I had to get a passport, y'all. But we managed to play in Scotland and Ireland and did a whole bunch of shows, and it was absolutely amazing. But we flew from here to Philadelphia to catch the plane to Scotland. And when I got off the plane in Philly, my guitar that I'd had for like 7 years was crushed. There were tire marks on the case. It was just awful. And they made me check it, too. It was so bad. But anyway, so I went and did this whole, like, basically like a little tour of Europe with no guitar. And I just borrowed guitars from people along the way. It was amazing. Everyone was so kind. But when I was there, I got a message from McPherson Guitars, and they were like, hey, we saw through the grapevine what happened to your guitar. Do you want us to send you a free guitar? And I was like, yeah. I sure do. That'd be great. Thank you. So anyway, this has become my baby, and that's the little story behind it.
That's a great story.
Not bad, right?
Oh, I remember seeing the post when you posted that.
Oh, man.
And I showed it to Karen, and I was like, this is just, this hurts.
It's terrible. It was absolutely terrible. But you know what? We got here. We're here now. It's fine. Appreciate y'all just hanging out and listening to my story while I take care of my business.
Hey, we all need an extra battery once in a while.
That's for sure.
And we all go to the bathroom. Don't we all go to the bathroom?
Yeah, what's going on? I'm a hot mess tonight.
Yeah.
It's because I never get to do this kind of stuff. I'm so nervous. I'm like sipping water. Like, Megan, put the water down.
You know, the other thing is I keep hearing you say to each other, I won't take any more of your time. It's your time. It's both y'all's time.
I'm not used
but
to
see,
it.
That's what it is in Nashville. This
is so nice.
It's a puppy mill.
It
Yeah,
is.
you get it in your mind that you've got to hurry. And it really will make you rush a song. It'll make you mess a song up if you can't think about it for a minute. And it will. It's like
It'll mess with you. All right, well, let's get nice and mellow. And by us, I mean me. Let's all center ourselves. Megan, I think we should play a Christmas song. It's still
y'all
doing
want to hear a
it.
Christmas song? Okay. Man, y'all can clap better than that because this is on the internet. Y'all want to hear a Christmas song? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Let them know you're here.
I totally forgot we were streaming. Hi, guys. So I actually put this song out. This is an original Christmas song that I'm really proud of. I think it's just really sweet and fun and Christmassy, and it's called Mistletoe. And I actually put out an acoustic version last year because of the COVID. But we just redid it in the studio, and it's coming out in a couple weeks, and we got a whole music video and all this stuff. So I hope y'all check it out. And this is called Mistletoe. If I can remember all the chords. There's an unopened bottle of bubbly. The fire is warming us so subtly, but my lips are still cold. All that we're missing is mistletoe. We could do that old black and white movie thing where they ring a bell and angels get their wings. I heard there'll be snow. All that we're missing is mistletoe. Let's stand in the doorway and do what lovers do. Holly and evergreen sure are pretty things, but they'll only make me blue. Won't you take a little trip down to the corner store? Put on your coat and then hit the door. I don't want you to go, but baby, we're missing the mistletoe. Let's stand in the doorway and do what lovers do. Holly and evergreen sure are pretty things, but they'll only make me blue. Oh, they do. Ooh. La da da da, la da 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 da. Let's stand in the doorway and do what lovers do. Holly and evergreen sure are pretty things, but they'll only make me blue. I love when you come sweep me off my feet. Pumpkin pie and whipped cream couldn't be as sweet. When we're swaying real slow, the lights turn down low. All that we're missing is mistletoe. All that we're missing is mistletoe. Ooh, all that we're missing is a mistletoe.
Yeah. Love it.
Thank you so much.
I haven't gotten to hear. I've heard bits and pieces of it online, and I seen a snippet of the video that you dropped.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah. The full band version's much better.
So I'm gonna get my guitar tuned here. I apologize.
Is everybody feeling the Christmas spirit a little early this year, or is it just me? Anybody else? Yeah? Okay. Hey. Yeah, me too. I'm glad. Well, I knew we'd all be friends here. I walked in, I saw the giant tree, and I said, it's going to be a good night.
Got to have Christmas. Well, my phone quit working on me, so
Uh-oh.
it's a wing and a prayer.
You need
on this
mine?
one.
Can I do anything?
No, it's my docks.
Do you need a 9-volt?
Yeah, I need a 9-volt. If I can stick it. No, it just won't pick up sometimes. But I wrote this song. I had this idea last year, I reckon, maybe 19, and it sat in my phone for a while. It's probably about 2019. And I sat down with Miss Janelle Arthur.
Oh,
Here probably about 6 months ago, and I threw this idea at her, and she was like, "Oh, I love that." So we wrote this, and this is called Santa Claus. And if I mess up, y'all forgive me. Oh, we've never seen a hat bring a snowman to life, but that doesn't mean we won't try it. Oh, we've never seen a reindeer flying through the air, but we're both pretty sure they've been flying. We may never see the sleigh that holds the bag with all the bells, or meet an elf short with big pointy ears. Oh, but just because you've never heard a ho, ho, ho from the roof doesn't mean that his story isn't true. So if we all believed in Santa Claus, we'd all have Christmas cheer. And the magic in the air would be enough to last all year. So I can tell you I believe we'd all be better off if we'd all believe in Santa Claus. Oh, break out all your happy and them green old ugly sweaters, and candied canes and snowy lanes, grandma's hot cinnamon and apple ciders. 'Cause Christmas time is all year round, it's not about one day. So if you believe in anything, please hear me when I say, if we'd all believe in Santa Claus, we'd all have Christmas cheer.
and the magic in the air would be enough to last all year. So I can tell you I believe we'd all be better off if we all believe in Santa Claus.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Okay, after those two songs, I'm like, okay, ready to hang my stocking. It's weird because Halloween just blew past, and we haven't had any kind of celebration for really 2 years. I mean, we've had our first Veterans Day parade in 2 years, and Christmas parade's coming up, and so it's been like Halloween we had on the main street out here. You were here when it was going on.
Yeah, it was like a line of 300 people for hot chocolate down the street.
Wow.
But people are chomping at the bit, and normally I'm like very traditional. Tree doesn't go up till the turkey bones are soup.
Yeah.
Right? But I gotta let it go this year. I gotta let it go.
We need
man,
Christmas.
you gotta turn. I mean, people will probably they're gonna listen to this and they're gonna cut me up, but you gotta put Kenny G on around September, man.
Yeah.
You just got to. It's on my phone.
When the leaves start turning.
Yeah, when they start, you start smelling that little whiff of cold air coming through. Kenny G's got to start playing somewhere.
Yeah.
You know,
hear
I
that
think
saxophone
it's when the pumpkin spice latte comes out. That's when Kenny G comes on.
Yeah,
I love it.
That's a good way to look
There you
at
go.
it. That's a good way to look at it.
But anyway, I'm so happy, y'all, and I'm sure you got a couple more in your back pocket.
Oh yeah, we're gonna dribble some more out here in a little bit.
Throw them out there wherever you want. But man, that felt good. It just felt good to hear.
I need a copy of that song. Anybody else
cool.
feel like you would add that to your playlist? That was beautiful.
Well, same with yours. Hey, and y'all check out Janelle Arthur too. Y'all dig her. She's doing some cool stuff. She's gonna come. She was supposed to have been here too, but she's having a baby. And she's wanting to stay
Excuses.
Yeah.
Just kidding. I love her.
We both know Janelle. So
we do know Janelle. She's sweet. Actually, you just reminded me. Me and Janelle wrote a Christmas song last year, and I done forgot about it. So I'm going to have to go dig that up, and maybe next time I'll...
What's this thing? I thought Janelle only wrote Christmas songs with me. So I don't know.
Well, I probably begged her to because I'm obsessed with Christmas music. I have 3 original Christmas songs out in the world. I love it, but it's hard to write a Christmas song. It really is. But anyway, all right, we'll sparse out the Christmas cheer. We'll spare Asa. We'll dip his toes in the water. We'll tease you. Last year was a very interesting year for everybody. Very interesting for musicians. We kept trying to write and we kept trying to play on the internet. I remember my internet crashing a few times or my Instagram crashing because we were all trying to go live at the same time. We were all dying for shows and some normalcy, but I ended up writing some great songs, even though they were on Zoom. I'm sure you feel the same way, and I loved this one so much. I did a little at-home demo of it, and loved it so much I just put it out, even though it was acoustic, and I think it's a special song. So this is called Smokin' Again. Don't smoke, but if you do, no judgment.
Unless you're 18 or older.
Unless you're 18 or older.
You got a driver's license.
That's right. Or heartbroken. I'm gonna copy you and pull up my lyrics now. I'm scared you got me jinxed. Okay. It's called Smokin' Again. I stare at the screen door, but you don't walk in. It's Sunday, I'm watching that ceiling fan spin. The service is over, the hurting begins. Dear God, I'm thinking about smoking again. Well, there's only one matchbook in this empty house, 'neath the leg of the table to level things out. I'm not sure what to do with my heart or my hands, but I'm sitting here thinking about smoking again. Before I go to bed, first thing when I wake, I keep fighting the urge to ignite an old flame. I'm I'm scheming, I'm dreaming of breathing you in like a habit I can't kick. Lord, help me, I'm thinking of smoking again. Well, I burned through my Bible, read every verse. I punched the clock early and stayed late at work. I'm swearing off bourbon 'cause it ain't my friend. And I hate that I'm thinking about smoking again. Before I go to bed, first thing when I wake, I keep fighting the urge to ignite an old flame. I'm scheming, I'm dreaming of breathing you in like a habit I can't kick. Lord, help me, I'm thinking of smoking again. Before I go to bed, first thing when I wake, I keep fighting the urge to ignite an old flame. I wish I could pull you close to my lips. Would it be a sin if I had a slip? I'm scheming, I'm dreaming of breathing you in like a habit I can't kick. Lord, help me, I'm thinking of smoking again. Lord, help me, I'm thinking of smoking again. Lord, help me, I'm thinking of smoking again. Thank you so much.
I love that song. That sounds like
so
something
much.
Chris Stapleton should sing. That's what.
Oh, there's an idea.
That would be a good idea
Ooh.
for Chris Stapleton.
Anybody know Chris Stapleton in the
Anybody
house?
in the
Anybody?
house
Okay.
know Chris Stapleton. Man, James Crowley. Now, wasn't he in the Tennessee Songwriters thing?
He was one of the finalists.
Okay, he was one of the finalists. Yeah, that's right, because I said his name a while ago. So he came to Nashville one day and sat down with me and Ralston Wells. And I know I played this song here recently, but I'm going to throw it out again because you talking about smoking got me to thinking about drinking. And so
They go hand in hand.
they just kind of balance out, you know. But wrote this song, Ralston Wells and James Crowley. It's called Beer, and it's on Sobro,
Love this song.
and it's on Spotify and YouTube and all that stuff if you do any of that. But hope y'all like it. There was a round before Jesus, it's made of amber waves of grain, sprued 100 different ways, and you know it by a 4-letter name. It gives the ice cold courage of 100 grown men, makes that little bitty feller in a corner of a stand about 6'10". Yeah, beer. You can buy it in a can or a keg or a bottle of beer. You can drink it out of glass, out of cup or funnel. Comes by 6s, 12s, 24s. You can drink them by 1s and 2s and 1 more's beer. You can drink it in a bar on a stool with a girl. Beer. It's a drink, drunk kind of drinking little world. Some call it hooch, some call it suds. It's a cold one in a cooler where I come from. Beer. Feels good in my hand when I get it out the icebox. Sounds cute like a kiss from a pretty little girl when a top pops. Yeah, beer.
You can buy it in a can or a keg or a bottle of beer. You can drink it out of glass, out of cup, or a funnel. Comes by 6s, 12s, 24s. You can drink them by 1s and 2s and 1 more's beer. You can drink it in a bar on a stool with a girl beer. It's a drink, drink, drunk kind of drinking little world. Some call it hooch, some call it suds. It's a cold one in a cooler where I come from. Beer. Folks into a room full of friends. Yeah, all you gotta do is, Lord, you take one down, pass it around, 99 bottles of beer on the wall. Beer. You can buy it in a can or a keg or a bottle of beer. You can drink it out of glass, out of cup, or a funnel. Comes by 6s, 12s, 24s. You can drink them by 1s and 2s and 1 more's beer. You can drink it in a bar on a stool with a girl beer. It's a drink, drink, drunk kind of drinking little world. Some call it hooch, some call it suds. It's a cold one in a cooler where I come from. Beer. Thank you. So go to your nearest Tiny Mart, 7-Eleven, buy you some beer.
Cheers. We've covered smoking and drinking. Any other topics we need to hit on?
Well, we've covered heartbreak too, I think.
We're probably going to cover more of that.
Yeah. You got another Christmas song in you?
Yeah, you think we should do another Christmas
Y'all
song?
want another Christmas song? Y'all in the mood for
She
another
went,
Christmas
yeah.
song? All right.
I guess.
While she's pulling stuff up, I want to thank Miss Karen and Matt for driving all the way from Nashville, Tennessee, to sit and listen to us sing and play some songs. And good friends they follow around, and they were coming anyway, they said. But I really, really do appreciate them driving all the way here. That means a lot to me.
We should form a caravan on the way home. Just everybody go to Nashville. Trying to pick out what Christmas song I want to do.
Ooh, that sounds dark.
We mean business.
Yeah.
That's going to keep going in and out, but we're just going to pretend it's in effect. All right. I don't know why it's doing that. That's so weird. I love this song. Nice and Humble. This is an original Christmas song, but I'm gonna sing it for you real quick. I put this out in 2019, so right before everything got weird, this was my Christmas single, and there's a music video for it. If you want to go watch me and Justin Harden, who I mentioned earlier, awkwardly slow dance in front of a Christmas tree, go watch this music video. That was great. This is about a couple who maybe isn't having the best time, but they're hoping Christmas will bring them back together and remind them of Christmases past that were a little brighter. Called Maybe Christmas Can. Funny how a little snow and a sidewalk saying a ring in his bell can stir these feelings inside, all these memories, so many good times. I wonder how we got so distant. Don't know if we're gonna find a way to fix it. Not sure anything could bring us back again, but maybe Christmas can. Maybe Christmas can remind us of that magic. Remember when we had it, slow dancing by the tree. Maybe Christmas can take us back to what we're missing. sugar cookie kissing, just like it used to be. If anything could bring us back again, maybe Christmas can. Something about this time of year, it gives me hope that we ain't over. Something in your eyes says you might be willing to keep trying. How can we have dark nights when the whole town is covered in lights? I'm not sure anything could bring us back again. Maybe Christmas can. Maybe Christmas can remind us of that magic. Remember when we had it, slow dancing by the tree. Maybe Christmas can make us see what we've been missing. Sugar cookie kissing, just like it used to be. If anything could bring us back again, maybe Christmas can. Maybe Christmas can take us back to wrapping presents, laughing every second, finding joy in everything. Maybe Christmas can make us see what we've been missing. Sugar cookie kissing, just like it used to be. If anything could bring us back again, if anything could bring us back again, maybe Christmas can.
Man.
Thank you.
Y'all want to know what they call the real thing in Nashville?
Say again?
Y'all want to know what they call the real thing in Nashville? The whole package.
Yeah. Yeah. Right?
That's awesome.
Thank you.
That
It
is
very much.
really
awesome.
was awesome.
Thank
Love that.
you.
Great song. Oh,
Thank
great
you.
song, Megan. Love it.
Thank you very much.
So,
All red.
Mr. Greg Schumacher. I remembered how to say that last name, Schumacher. I said it wrong earlier. He told me a really cool story earlier, and that song made me think about the story again. And I won't steal the story from him, but it was a really cool story about a song he wrote 30 years ago, and wrote it about this girl and this romance. And I won't dig all the way into it. It was pretty racy. But y'all would have to know Greg, though, man. Yeah, but anyway, no, it was good. But he pulled this song back out recently. You mind me telling this short? So he pulled this song out recently, and he's remastered it, and he's reworking on this song about this girl he met 30 years ago and has never seen her since. And his phone rings. And after the third time, him thinking it was a robocall, he picked the phone up. And believe it or not, it was the girl he was working on this song about
No
had found him
way.
and looked him up and called him. So maybe Christmas can.
Christmas miracles, man. Yeah, I love it. Wow.
But Greg always asked me to do a song, Sunflowers Never Bloom. For y'all that get tired of it, I hope you don't. But it is one of my favorite songs, and I wrote it a long time ago with my buddy Jason Price. He lives in Texas now with his dad, and I hope he's listening. I'm sure he will at some point. But this is for Mr. Greg.
Also, you could sell that story to Lifetime or Hallmark, by the way.
Well,
That's a great
good
story.
It's a good story. She's like right there behind the window. She saw me, I don't know. I guess she's still doing time. She
She's got a head in her hand, a $10 spray on tan, a bottle of salt and a slice of lime. Some eyes they never cry. Some songs seem out of tune. Some dancers never step into the light. Some flowers never bloom. I guess the last time I saw her, she was walking away from the altar with anger in her eyes. I'd never see her again. All along I believed that was her plan. Yeah, that was her plan. Some eyes they never cry. Some songs seem out of tune. Some dancers never step into the light. Some flowers never bloom. I stopped myself at the door. I knew that I'd been there before, at least a dozen times. I give her one last look, close the cover on that book. Yeah, that's how I said goodbye. Some eyes, they never cry. Some songs seem out of tune, yeah. Some dancers never step into the light. Some flowers never bloom. Some flowers never bloom. She's like right there behind the window. Is she so mean? I don't know. I guess she's still doing time.
So good.
Thank you, man. I appreciate you, Mr. Gray.
You know, if you all haven't checked Jamie out, Reflections, and that's several years old. Your album, Reflections.
It's about 6, I think.
6 years old.
6 years old.
Yeah. Every cut on there is absolutely, we were listening to, I was going to see my dad. His wife had passed, and he's 94 years. We were driving over to West Virginia, and we listened to that. Angela and I, we burned it up. We listened to that over and back and over and over and over back. It was awesome. This album is really, really good. I'll tell you another one I love from this is Stitches.
Man, my wife asked me today why I hadn't played that in a long time, and it's probably been almost 6 years since I played it.
Is that right? Next time you're up here,
I'll have to try to work on it. Yeah, I'll see if I can work on it.
Stitches is great. Y'all check it out. Look Jamie up on YouTube or wherever you can find this album. It's all over the place. Spotify,
yeah, it's
Apple.
it's all on Spotify and all that stuff.
Get out there and
Apple
pick
Music.
it up. It's nothing to download.
Well, I appreciate it, man.
Oh, yeah. Love it.
What you gonna sing for us?
I was gonna. Well, I'm gonna place a request too. I don't know if we're running low on time now, but what's the name of that song that you sent me last week?
Which one?
The one you sent me last week, a demo of. You said you and Ryan.
Sweet Spots.
You don't have to play it, but if you don't, I'll just listen to it on the way home, so it's fine. Y'all still having a good time? Yeah? All right. I really like this because it kind of just feels like a room full of friends. We're all just hanging out, talking, playing songs. This is amazing. I'm going to pick things up for just a second. I think this song is a little bit funny, so I'm going to try and scratch your funny bone if we can. Poke fun at myself a little. So when I first moved to Nashville, I kind of felt like it was hard to find a good girlfriend, like, to hang out with. I feel like all the girls were kind of competitive.
I like this song.
Do you like this song?
Yeah, I love
it's a little
this
bit
song. It's
silly. It's a little fun. It's a little silly. I've since found good girlfriends to hang out with, and I found my tribe. But this is kind of about when I was looking for a good girlfriend to go hang out with. It's called Friend Like That. So here we go. I might rap a little. I'm just gonna warn you. I don't know if you're rap people, but it's gonna be fun. So just keep an open mind, okay? It's Christmas after all. Let her rap if she wants to. I see Monica and Rachel drinking coffee on TV. I've been looking for someone to roll like that with me. Well, I wouldn't mind drinking some wine with a good old friend of mine. We can split the tab, share a cab, and talk about the boys we like. Hey, yeah, 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 where are all my homegirls at? Someone to tell me if these jeans make me look fat. I'm just looking for someone who's always gonna have my back. So holla at me if you know where I can find a friend like that, yeah. Well, I might do hot yoga if I had someone to go with who knows that I eat Taco Bell and won't judge me for it. We'll have shopping dates when we get paid and buy things we can't afford. We'll talk all night, laugh and cry, laugh a little bit more. Hey, yeah, 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 where are all my homegirls at? Someone to tell me if these jeans make me look fat. I'm just looking for someone who's always gonna have my back. So holla at me if you know where I can find a friend like that, yeah. Y'all ready for me to bust a rap? Here we go. Well, she's my secret keeping, she ain't deceiving. If I had a man, I know she won't be creeping. Strictly speaking, we ain't competing. Yeah, we're on the same team through every season of Gossip Girl, like Blair and Serena. We sisters like Venus and Serena, so it's game, set, match if you try to mess. Ain't about stepping on my BFF. Hey, yeah, 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 where are all my homegirls at? Someone tell me, do these jeans make me look fat? I'm just looking for someone who's always gonna have my back. So holla at me if you know I can find a friend like, hey, yeah, yeah, yeah. A friend like, hey, yeah, yeah, yeah. Someone tell me, baby, I need a friend like, a friend like, a friend like that.
All right.
Thank you very much.
I mean, good night, y'all. I'm leaving. No, I don't even play.
Oh, Lord.
So you want to hear Sweet Spots?
If you're taking requests, which you're not.
I'll take a request for a song I know. Yeah, I used to. It was like a $20 bill in a jar, and I'll play it. I'd figure out how. And if you play cover tunes, that's what you do.
I was gonna say I usually tell people that I'll play anything you want if I know it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
If I know it, I'll play it, and if I don't, $20 will make me play it. $50 used to get Sweet Home Alabama, but I haven't done that in forever.
I heard it's $100 for wagon wheel, or Freebird.
Well, yeah.
I'm just saying, you want to hear Wagon Wheel?
Well, yeah, Wagon Wheel is on. It is on the table. Y'all ready? Bid and go starts at $100. Can I hear one, two, and three, and three? Three? Did somebody say three? No.
It'd be a normal Saturday night for me if I play Wagon Wheel 3 times. So.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Let's go.
I know there is a. I'll get to the song real quick. There is the Belcourt Taps in Nashville. Yeah. You walk up on stage and you look down at the monitor. And there's a sticker that goes across. Thank you, Mr. Randy. I appreciate. Oh no, I thought that was Randy. Thank you, sir. I thought you was Randy.
Thank you.
But there's a sticker on the monitor
Thanks,
that says, "Absolutely cannot play Wagon Wheel." Absolutely. Done been played 50,000 times in here.
Yep.
The
Is
speaker
it
cannot handle it.
Wonderwall too? I think
Oh, yeah,
Wonderwall's on there
Wonderwall,
too.
Wonderwall.
They're like, nope, no Wonderwall.
Not that they're not great songs. You just can't play them every 5 minutes. But this song, I sang it for Miss Megan. This is called Sweet Spots. It won me the Bluebird Golden Pig last year.
Yeah, it did. Hell yeah, it did. Woo!
Me and Jason Goolsby.
Quite an honor.
Jason Goolsby's going to come to and play the kazoo for y'all soon. So. It's Friday night, lights out on the couch. That place that's broken in and sinking down. It's the place here on my chest. You lay your head and rest, and end up drifting off to dream. It's the place there in the tall grass, where we count the stars on our backs. It's the dance floor where we're swaying. It's the church pew where we're praying. And sometimes when the world starts throwing everything at me that it's got, life gets so unfair, I get shaken to my core. Yes, I've been there before. I could be bitter, but I'm not, 'cause I got these sweet spots. It's the place in my heart where you reside, till it beats for you one last and final time. It's the place here on my lips where I tasted our first kiss, and I said a million love yous, and I swore to God that I do. And sometimes when the world starts throwing everything in me that it's got, and life gets so unfair, I get shaken to my core. Yes, I've been there before. I could be bitter, but I'm not, 'cause I got these sweet spots when the world starts throwing everything in me that it's got, and life gets so unfair, I get shaken to my core. Yes, I've been there before. Be bitter, but I'm not, 'cause I got these sweet spots. It's Friday night, lights out on the couch, and that place that's broken in and sinking down. It's the place here on my chest. You lay your head and rest. Sweet spots, yeah. Thank you very much.
It's a masterpiece. It is a work of art. I love that song.
It's a pretty song.
It's sweet.
It's a sweet spot.
Oh, man. You know, I wanted to mention, because we were talking earlier, we got all this equipment laying around and stuff. We're actually, in 2022, we're going to build our stage here. We used to do all of our stage in the window up there. It gets really tough once for a whole lot of reasons. But things are going to change. We're doing a lot of really cool stuff. First of all, we're moving our shows from Fridays to where we have all of our shows on Saturday night. We realize a lot of people get home 5 o'clock, 5:30. They deal with whatever they got to do, dishes, laundry, cut the grass, all that stuff. And they don't want to go back out. I know I didn't want to go back out after I got home on Friday night. So we're moving to Saturday nights, and then it's once a month that Jamie's going to be here hosting songwriters like Megan and poor Ryan. I know he felt bad. I know he felt really bad not being here.
He's going to be here.
Yeah.
Y'all will love Ryan when he does come. Miss Megan can tell you that. I mean, he is one of the voices in Nashville, Tennessee.
At his songs, too.
Yes, his songs and his voice, it's just one of these things that Y'all will really enjoy him if he'll come back.
He's worth buying a ticket for.
Yeah, he's worth paying more than $12 for a ticket.
Yeah.
He's one of those guys, man. He's, like I say with Megan and him, it's I'm just fixing to be the 50-year-old guy that likes writing songs. But these young folk with their talent and their great looks and their songs and their guitar playing, if you come to Nashville, look this girl up. Look Ryan up. Look Janelle up. Janelle's been on the Opry recently.
Yeah.
And she's going to come, but she's got to have the baby first.
She has a new single with Dolly Parton right now.
Yes, new single with Dolly Parton.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, she's amazing.
So y'all will enjoy some of the stuff that is coming in 2022.
Yeah, 22 is going to be amazing. You've got people lined up. And
Bill
it's gonna
DeLuigi.
Yeah.
You know Bill? We need to do all three right.
Bill
I wrote.
is coming in January, if I'm not mistaken.
I've already played a few songs I wrote with Bill.
Okay, see, that's I mean,
yeah, we need to
man,
all
the
get
world
together.
the world goes round.
Another thing is it's a smaller world than y'all make it out to be.
Oh yes,
really
it's
You know,
much
they-
smaller than you realize it is, and she actually texted a couple people yesterday that I had already had in my head, and I won't say any names because I don't want to say something and it not happen, but
It doesn't
there's
happen.
going to be some good people here in 2022
Hey,
that y'all are going to really enjoy.
Last
so.
Saturday of every month, you'll be here doing your thing.
Yes, sir.
And it's going to be, it's going to be off the chart.
I'm really excited for you guys. And whenever somebody cancels, please call me.
Okay.
I'll be your
Thank
set
you,
in.
Thank you. And part of that is we've got a Roku channel that we're going to launch. We just got it on Vimeo, which is kind of a standard platform for streaming outside of the Facebook and the YouTube realm of things. It's a much higher quality. That's the platform like PBS uses and a lot of these higher end productions, which is where we're going to end up being. We're looking to look like
Yeah,
Austin
that's
City
the
Limits, man.
goal. That's the goal.
Yeah.
We're gonna blow that wall out. Going up 4 stories. Take the ceiling out. It's gonna look down on the
Crow's
center
nest
of the room.
everywhere,
It's gonna be
yeah.
crazy.
Anyway,
My
I won't
goodness.
take up any more of your time. But look for us in 22. Lots going on.
Lots going on. What a big time it is. Everybody's chomping at the bit.
So what you gonna sing for us?
I'm gonna sing you a song off of my EP I put out a couple years ago now. You can go get it on Spotify, Apple Music. Tequila Told Me To is on there. This song's on there. There's a couple more good ones I like to think. And normally I'm wearing cowboy boots, but I've just been into these since it got cold. But I got a real thing for cowboy boots. It took everything I had not to go into your French's store right across the street. Just telling you. I was like, don't do it. Christmas is coming. We'll see what Santa brings me. Mom.
I was going to the mic to say that for you. I want to say Mom.
She knows what I like. She knows how to pick them. Anyway,
Cheers to Mom.
Speaking of
My
Mom,
fault.
yeah, cheers to Mom, by the way. Thanks. My mom hasn't been able to come out to a show for months and months. This is her first show out in months. It's nice to have her here. But speaking of Mom, I wrote this song. This is called When My Boots Were New, and it's about a really special pair of boots, like the first pair of cowboy boots that I really wore a few years ago now. And they actually sat in the closet for 10 or 15 years. She designed these boots in an online contest like 20 years ago for Marlboro, and she won, and they made these boots custom and sent them to her, but they didn't fit her. Swear. So they sat in the closet till I was grown, and then I said, what are these? And now they're like torn to shreds. I've worn them so much. But I was thinking about all the memories that I have in these special boots, and this song was born. So it's called When My Boots Were New. Worn out leather, Cherokee feather hanging off the side. They're not broken, they're just broken the way I like. As wrinkled as they are, they still point the way for me. And every mile's a memory. When my boots were new, I didn't know how far we would take these dreams. Well, baby, here we are. Been down some rocky roads, leaving footprints in the dust. Just two worn-out souls, just the two of us. Never dreamt of all we'd do when my boots were new. We've seen big cities. Yeah, they're pretty, but we were passing through. In those small towns, that's where we'd stick around, 'cause we like the view. We've stood on every stage you'll find off Route 66. And there's a story behind every scratch and every neck. But when my boots were new, I didn't know how far we would take these dreams. Well, baby, here we are. Been down some rocky roads, leaving footprints in the dust. Just to one our souls, just the two of us. Never dreamt of what we'd do when my boots were new. When my boots were new. I got mud on my heels from 50 states. Gonna see how much more they can take. When my boots were new, didn't know how far we would take these dreams. But baby, here we are. Been down some rocky roads, leaving footprints in the dust. Just two worn-out souls, just the two of us. Never dreamt of what we'd do when my boots were new. 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 Thank you.
I ain't never heard that one. I like that. I ain't never heard that one. And the story with the Marlboro boots, I got to see a picture of them.
Oh, they're all over. They're all over. I'll send you one. They're
Man,
pretty
I
cool.
still have my first pair of boots that my mama bought me at Sears and Roebuck when I was like, I think I was 17 or 18. I still got the same pair of boots.
Wow. They're special.
Yeah, they fit too, but they hurt my feet.
Gotta get them resold.
I've had them resold. My feet's just
Oh.
now. For one. Well, seeing as Ryan couldn't make it tonight, and I don't sing nothing like Ryan, I don't play nothing like him, but we have written quite a few songs. I've been writing with Ryan since he was about 14, probably.
I didn't know it was
And,
that long.
Yeah, I've known Ryan for a long time, and one of the best dudes. He's my best friend. But me and him sat at his kitchen table one morning and wrote this song called "All She Is to Me," and it's just a really cool song about. Well, I'll just sing the song. I see you smile, I recognize empty school bleachers, 50-yard line. My first kiss. Oh, honey, you believe this? All this, she sits in a corner booth. If you really need to know the truth, she looks about the same. No, she ain't changed. She's just a girl I sat beside in homeroom, my first broken heart. Back in high school, a face in a yearbook I thought I'd never see again. She's just a file away memory. And honey, I hope you see that's all she is to me. Oh, you've been quiet, and I know why. You can see that spark that was there at one time. Now ashes and dust, ain't nothing like us. Oh, she moved on, I did too. Never would have been happy without you. That was years ago.
Oh, and we both know she's just a girl I sat beside in homeroom. My first broken heart back in high school. A face in a yearbook I thought I'd never see again. She's just a file away memory. And honey, I hope you see that's all she is. I could have settled down. Yeah, I could have settled down with that girl I sat beside in homeroom. My first broken heart back in high school. A face in a yearbook I thought I'd never see again. She's just a file away memory. And honey, I hope you see that's all she is.
Yeah.
All she is to me. Thank you very much.
You guys are killing me. So the boot song, and this song, it brings me to the moment I got my last divorce.
I don't want nobody to
I
throw
love you,
anything and
baby.
hit
No,
me.
no.
This dude is moving quick. He's getting out from behind you. Move quick. Well, thank you very much, sir.
First thing, the moment I got in my truck and I drove to the boot store.
Really?
Yeah.
That
and
sounds like
I
a
bought
country
two pair of
song.
boots, a pair of Stetsons and a pair of Justins.
Wow. That sounds like a song. First thing you do when you get divorced is get new boots.
We ain't got new boots.
Mm-hmm. Write that down.
Yeah.
Hey, we're going to write that now. Thank you for the inspiration.
Yeah. Well, it was all downhill after that. The boots were great, man. They wore fine, but eventually the Harley and the truck got repossessed because they were all.
Oh, Lord. Like every country song.
Was that time where you was? That was the period where you was dating J-Lo, right?
Yeah.
I thought
Well,
you were
it
kinda
was-
sort of-
Before Jennifer Aniston, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Breakup boots. I'm already trying to think what the title is. My brain's
That's
already
a
cooking.
songwriter. It's already
Yeah.
rolling.
It's halfway written.
You know, that's the other really cool thing about songwriters. This is what I love. They're like, and don't get me wrong. Just hear me out and let me get the thought all the way through. They're like comedians in that they're extremely observant of human nature and what's going on all the time around them. And every little thing just like, oh, sparks something. And it may be a month later, a year later that, I remember I was in Walmart parking lot and it comes and it starts pouring out. But you're observing,
sir.
you watch, and you know what human nature is, man.
Drives my wife crazy.
Yeah.
Because I'm always, I know she's listening, but it's like, hey, text me that real quick because I ain't near my phone. Text me that so I don't forget it. You know, that happens
I do the
more.
same thing. Or
Yeah.
when there's music on in the store, nobody can talk to me. I'm always listening to the music in the store, and I can't focus on what I'm doing if there's music on. But when you said the music songwriters are like comedians, I thought you were gonna say because like our life is a punchline or something like that.
Well, no,
I was
no.
ready for it.
Well, I'm glad you were, but
It's true though.
It's the facts. You're so observant. Yeah. Guys, we stopped putting tip jars out, but then we were asked to put them when we started charging tickets. I said, no, it's not quite right. We put a tip jar out too. But every time that we did a show, they kept, where's the tip jar? Where's the tip jar? So if y'all be aware, and just so you know, every bit of the door goes to the artist and the engineer, the sound engineer, and video guys. Grinder House doesn't take anything off that ticket at all. It's just about y'all making a living and paying a sound guy that's going to do a good enough job that you sound the way you're supposed to.
And a hand for Grinder
Yeah.
and
Paul,
for
do
you
it
and the
up,
sound man. Paul
Go
in the
give it up for
back.
Paul back here.
Absolutely.
That's right.
And you know, we used to take time out and introduce our staff every Friday night. It just
Listen, introduce the staff.
well, and I think most of them we've already got them out of here. So
Y'all already kicked them all
yeah,
out?
well, it was a crazy. Day.
Now
It
we're
was
going to
crazy.
party, y'all.
Yeah.
They all. Oh no, there's still one right
No,
there.
there's
I'm
one
just picking at you.
She's underage.
She's hiding, y'all. Don't worry.
Anyway, again, I won't take your time, and I've got something printed out up here when you
Yeah, that's coming up here shortly.
Whenever
I'm gonna do one little tiny little thing.
you all do whatever you
I would
want.
love some water.
Thank you. You need
Just a
some
cup
water.
of plain water, no ice. Christmas time is here. Happiness and cheer. Fun for all. The children call their favorite time of year. Snowflakes in the air. Carols everywhere. Olden times and ancient rhymes of love and dreams to share. Sleigh bells in the air. Beauty everywhere. Yuletide by the fireside, and joyful memories there. Christmas time is here. We'll be drawing near. Oh, that we could always see such spirit through the year. Christmas time's here, y'all. I told Ace I just wanted to do a little piece of that. I really appreciate it.
I'm going to take a cue from you. I'm going to do a little Christmas song we all know. Just real quick. Feel free to sing along if you're so bold. Saw a couple people drinking beer. I don't know. Last Christmas I gave you my heart, but the very next day you gave it away. This year, to save me from tears, I'll give it to someone special. Once bitten and twice shy, I keep my distance, but you still catch my eye. Tell me, baby, do you recognize me? Well, it's been a year, it doesn't surprise me. Merry Christmas, I wrapped it up and sent it with a note saying I love you, I meant it. Now I know what a fool I've been. If you kiss me now, I know you fool me again. Last Christmas, I gave you my heart, but the very next day, you gave it away. This year, to save me from tears, I'll give it to someone special. A crowded room, friends with tired eyes, and I'm hiding for you, and you're so of ice. My God, I thought you were someone to rely on. Me, I guess I was a shoulder to cry on. Face on another with a fire in his heart. Girl undercover, but you tore me apart. Well, maybe this year, oh, I'll give it to someone special. Last Christmas, I gave you my heart, but the very next day, you gave it away. This year, to save me from tears, I'll give it to someone special. Oh, last Christmas, I gave you my heart. The very next day, you gave it away. This year, to save me from tears, I'll give it to someone special. Oh.
Wham,
Come on
y'all.
now. Wham.
Wham. What's that? Duet? We ain't never sang anything together. We do have a song.
We hardly see each other since the last year.
Yeah.
You can. Are you gonna do it? He's gonna try and sing a song we just wrote together like a week ago. This could be
interesting.
This could be fun.
I'm gonna have to. My guitar's gonna. You might have to turn my guitar down just a little bit. Paul is wanting to even just sitting here.
You're so high maintenance, God.
I am. I mean, well, I had this other song in my head. Now I got to switch gears. And I'm just picking.
I'm not the showrunner here, but I'm sure they won't mind if you played the other song too.
No, I'm picking at you. I'm actually picking at you. I had this song in my head, and I know we're getting close to 8 o'clock, but I'm gonna hold y'all after 8 for a minute. And you would think this is really easy to play and sing, but it's not. I think this is a Walt Disney song. Is what I think this is. It's got all the parts and pieces for one. But it's also about a broken person. I wouldn't be pacing the floor if I wasn't so stuck in the past. I wouldn't be closing the door on the life that I thought that I had, and it tears me to pieces. One tear at a time. I wouldn't be lying awake if there were any other dream but you. I wouldn't be saying a prayer, but it's all that I know how to do, and I'm hurting and hopeful. One tear at a time. And I can't deny, I confess to the crime. I broke a heart, and I barely was trying. I'm making amends with my past and my sins. I'd do it differently if I could go back and do it again. Been trying to start it all over. I come alive a little more every day. That old me that lived in the mirror, I guess that I ran him away, and I'm faithful and found. One tear at a time. And I can't deny, I confess to the crime. I broke a heart, and I barely was trying. I'm making amends with my past and my sins. I'd do it differently if I could go back and do it again.
Beautiful.
Thank you very much.
So good.
First time out.
Woo!
This is a very young song, so hope y'all enjoyed that.
It's a baby. I don't even know what the heck I'm supposed to play now. I was so involved in that, I don't even know.
And me and Megan wrote that in case nobody caught that.
Yeah.
That was our first horse out the gate right there too, wasn't it?
Yeah, we've known each other forever, but we never wrote.
And then we wrote.
And then I forgot about that.
I bet you can't play it either, can you?
Do you have the lyric?
Oh yeah.
If you have the lyric, we can do it.
Y'all want to hear something?
You want to hear
this? Could be a train wreck.
Probably will. Are you saying you're gonna sing it or I'm gonna sing it?
It's up to you.
Oh Lord.
Where did we write
I feel like
that
it's
at?
your baby, but I could probably do it. You want to try?
Well, I got to find the lyrics.
I got it right here. You want me to send it to you? This is a real thing right here, y'all. Completely unprepared.
This is just because we love y'all.
We're all good friends here.
That's what this is. I can't find it. Shoot it to me real quick, if you will. I honestly
See,
cannot
that's
find
the cool thing, is that y'all get to come up here and stuff that you're working on. We're the guinea pig.
That's
we,
right.
we get to hear stuff that you've played out the first time, or whatever, you know.
This will be a first time for me. I'm gonna tell you that. If I sing this and Megan plays it, and we all make it through it, but I think she can.
Hey,
You want me to do it?
No, I'm talking. I'll sing it.
You'll sing it?
I'll
I don't
work
care.
on it. But we ain't never done this before, so you just take off with it.
We're in different. I always play it in this key though. You want to try it?
Don't you know I'm all about that twang, twin fiddles. Yeah.
Because you know I'm all about that twang, twin fiddles. I'm all about that twang, twin fiddles. I'm all about that twang, twin fiddles. I'm all about that twang, You got it?
Yeah, it's pretty clear. This ain't no pop song, but you can shake it. Hell, even sing along, 'cause we got halftime, can't play nothing straight. We got all the right grooves in all the right places.
We got them pop songs working that auto-tune. We know that ain't real. Don't think us for a fool. If you like country, y'all raise them up. 'Cause we're bending every string from the bottom to the top. Yeah, my mama, she raised me on Dolly and Charlie Pride. Yeah, she did. She said that rock and roll music's the devil, and I think she's right. And you all see no twerking on TikTok to this kind of song. Just a whole bunch of rednecks with banjos picking along. Take it, Jamie. Oh, because
we bringing country back. There's lots of folks that will be down with that. Now we ain't playing, y'all, we spitting facts.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, and we here to tell you 'cause we bending every string. Tell me how you like that.
Woo! My mama, she raised me on Willie and Patsy Cline. Yeah. She said that rock and roll music's the devil, and damn, she's right. And you all see no twerking on TikTok to this kind of song. We're just a whole bunch of rednecks, so y'all won't you sing along? Because you know I'm all about that twang, twin fiddles. I'm all about that twang, twin fiddles. I'm all about that twang, twin fiddles. Let's get everybody to sing along one time, y'all. Come on. Because you know I'm all about
that twang,
twin fiddles.
I'm all about that twang, twin fiddles. I'm all about that twang, twin fiddles.
I'm all about that twang, Hey!
That's only because she's probably played the original song 5,000 times. So
That's hysterical. That's my favorite moment all night.
y'all, the night has come close to a close. I'll put my guitar down.
I want that microphone though. That's pretty nifty.
What's that?
I want that microphone right there.
Oh, that one
I
there?
want that. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I got to sing in one of those in my upcoming music videos. I'm gonna plug myself right there. I never have either. Because you're not a jazz singer from the 1950s. think you got it there.
Can y'all hear me?
Woo!
Oh, you might have to turn me up just a hair, man. So I've been doing a spoken word for a while, and I normally try to write it. But this time I didn't write it. I just, and I don't have my glasses. This is bad. Holy cow. Okay.
You want me to hold it for you?
No, I think I got it. I'm going to use one eye and just pay attention real here. But I played this song. I'll tell a quick story. I played this song for a real good friend of mine's daughter in their like third grade class a couple years back. And it was so much fun playing the Grinch. Yeah. For these kids, they loved it, you know. Read the book, and by the time I got done, they're like all gathered around, and one standing over in my corner helping me turn the pages, all this different stuff. And I sat thinking of the day, I'm gonna sing this song, and got to messing with it for a minute, and I thought, you know, this would make a really good spoken word. So this is my version of You're a Mean One, Mr. Grinch, in spoken word. You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. Why, you really are a heel. You're as cuddly as a cactus. You're as charming as an eel, Mr. Grinch. Why, you're a bad banana with a greasy black peel. You're a monster, Mr. Grinch. Your heart's an empty hole. Why, your brain is full of spiders. You've got garlic in your soul, Mr. Grinch. Why, I wouldn't touch you with a 39.5-foot pole. You're a foul one, Mr. Grinch. You have termites in your smile. You have all the tender sweetness of a seasick crocodile, Mr. Grinch. Given a choice between the two of you, why, I'd take the seasick crocodile. You're a vile one, Mr. Grinch. You're a nasty, wasty skunk. Your heart is full of unwashed socks. Your soul is full of gunk, Mr. Grinch. The three words that best describe you are as followed, and I quote, stink, stank, and stunk. You're a rotter, Mr. Grinch, the king of sinful sots. Your heart's a dead tomato splotched with moldy purple spots, Mr. Grinch. Your soul is an appalling dump heap, overflowing with the most disgraceful assortment of rubbish imaginable, mangled up in tangled up knots, Mr. Grinch. You nauseate me with a super nauseous nose. You're a crooked, dirty jockey, and you drive a crooked horse, Mr. Grinch. You're a three-decker, sauerkraut and toadstool sandwich with arsenic sauce, Mr. Grinch. I would like to wish y'all a happy Thanksgiving, because we won't see y'all, or I won't. A happy Merry Christmas and all that good stuff. Thank you, Miss Karen and Mr. Matt, for coming, Mr. Greg for always being here. Yeah. Mr. Randy, I know you had your songwriting thing today. I want to talk to you about it. I want to know what y'all did. Mr. Randy, in case y'all are songwriters, any songwriters in the room, Mr. Randy here is starting a group in town. Yeah, so if y'all a songwriter, hit Mr. Randy up and see what you got going on. But I love y'all. God bless y'all. Jamie loves you and Jesus does too. Y'all have a great holiday season. Thank y'all for coming.
Thanks, y'all.